If you want to have a healthy relationship with dopamine, you need to understand this balance. Basically, on one side of this balance, there's pain. And on the other side, there's pleasure, or we can also call it dopamine. This is our reward system. Our body is always trying to reach a balance. It's always trying to reach homeostasis. Now, in the past, thousands of years ago, this reward system used to be extremely well adapted. We would put extreme effort into searching for food and searching for these little increase in dopamine, searching for sex. And it was extremely challenging. We needed to put a lot of upfront work. But nowadays, we're fed things like drugs, behaviors like watching porn, which gives us extreme levels of dopamine, much more than if you were to, have sex or, eat some junk food. Drugs are so much more powerful than that. And they don't require that much or any upfront work. You just gotta take it. And basically, whenever I'm talking about drugs, but I'm also talking about like easy, like normal behaviors that we all do, like doom scrolling. You're basically pressing on the pleasure side. So you press it down and then your body wants to reach balance again. So what is it gonna do? It's gonna press by its own on the pain side. That's when you start to feel bad. You started doom scrolling and then you feel like you cannot stop, because when you stop, you feel uneasy, you don't feel good, you start feeling stressed. That's basically your body that keeps pressing on the pain side. So you gotta keep watching and keep watching. And the time you realize that, oh fuck, like I've been watching shorts for like an hour, and you stop it, you feel extremely bad about yourself. And that's because your body is trying to reach balance again. Now, yes, our reward system is now completely maladapted to the world that is around us, with quick, easy dopamine everywhere. But the thing is, you can use this reward system. Instead of you keeping pressing on the pleasure side, what you could try is press on the pain side. Because yes, if you were to press on the pain side, your body would experience pain for a short amount of time, but then it would reward you in a way with dopamine, with happiness. Because you press down on pain, it wants to reach balance again. You gotta press down on happiness. Now, I know that this is a very simplified way to look at dopamine, but it works extremely well. Take this as an example. If your goal is to experience pleasure, but you don't want to do it in the way of, taking drugs or doom scrolling, you don't want to experience instant pleasure and be rewarded with pain. You would rather experience quick, intense pain and be rewarded with pleasure, with dopamine. What you need to do and what you can do is basically hard exercise. You go to the gym. Going to the gym is exactly doing that. At first, when you get into the gym, it can be extremely painful, especially if it's not a habit of yours. You don't want to go, you still go, and it's after your gym session or during your gym session that you start feeling good about yourself. That's your body rewarding yourself with dopamine. Now, another great example is a cold shower, because a cold shower for the 4-6 next hours after you took one, you will experience an increase in your baseline dopamine levels. Now, 4-6 hours increase of dopamine is absolutely phenomenal. Dopamine is the motivation molecule, meaning that if you were to do it daily, you would basically become a more motivated human being. Now, I've named exercise and cold showers, but there are other things. Meditation, journaling, the good habits. Usually they're not gonna give you instant dopamine. It's after time, the thing that take a while to do. You meditate for 10 minutes, maybe you're gonna feel good during your meditation, but certainly at first when you want to meditate, your dopamine is gonna be at an all-time low. But then after you did it, you will experience an increase in dopamine levels. Now, I know this is simplified, but you get what I mean. So you're basically left with two paths. You can try to chase pleasure as much as you can and only be rewarded with pain, or you can try to chase quick, intense pain and be rewarded with pleasure or happiness or satisfaction, whatever you want to call it. Basically, do you want quick, easy dopamine for long-lasting pain, or quick, intense pain for long-lasting dopamine. Now, obviously, the right answer is the second one. Of course, you want to delay gratification, but our mind, our body, our brain is not wired to do such a thing. In the past, you were obligated to delay gratification. You couldn't take a drug, you couldn't doom scroll. But now you can. And your brain is going to get addicted to these behaviors. I mean, it's already addicted to these behaviors. So you need to understand that. You need to know that your brain gets addicted easily and that it's normal to get addicted to stuff like that. It's normal to be like dopamine hungry and to doom scroll. It's normal. But still, it's your responsibility to stop these habits if you want a better future. It's your responsibility to do the good habits, to discipline yourself, to use discipline, not motivation, to build yourself a habit tracker, and to start, at least slowly at first. You do these small habits. Maybe you try to meditate for 3 minutes. Maybe you take a cold shower for like 20 seconds. Maybe you just try to go to the gym. I mean, you're probably already going to the gym if you watch these kind of videos, but you get what I mean. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.